for the 2024 NFL Draft, 7th overall pick, the Tennessee Titans pick Joe. Never mind.
McNair gives it to George, running right up the middle. Touchdown! Titans! There are no flags on the field! It's a miracle!
The safety, now you're one-on-one with it.
Shows why he's the man! In trouble. Sack!
What's up, Titan Nation? How's everyone doing? Yes, the draft is here. The Titans get their pick. They get their big guy. Again, apologize for my voice. I'm actually fighting the flu right now. Was supposed to be in Nashville, ended up staying home. So I apologize if I sound a little bit like this. But the show must go on. The draft is here. I got to do a video. Got to make a video for you guys to talk about my opinion on who we picked, what do I think about him, and so forth. So again, thank you guys so much. If you haven't shared, if you haven't liked the video, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. I'm gonna be breaking down the whole draft with all our picks in a couple days. So please join the channel. We'd love to have you. If you love the Titans, this is a place to be. Just saying. So yes, we did not get Joe Alt where everyone wanted, but it's okay. The Tennessee Titans, our Tennessee Titans, have picked J.C. Latham from Alabama, offensive tackle. Again, this kid is huge. Okay, he's 21 years old. He's young player. Again, coming out of a program like Alabama, which is really solid football program. You're gonna get players like this from Ohio State, Alabama, programs like that. They just build these football players to have success in the NFL. So this is a good program coming from Alabama. Like I said, he's 21 years old. He's 6'6". He's 360 pounds. 360 pounds. I weigh like 220, and I feel like I'm disgusting right now. This man weighs, but wait, hold on. Before I get into that, I'm 220, but I'm like 5'8". This guy's 6'6", 360. So it makes a big difference. But in his time in Alabama, he's played right tackle for about 2 or 3 years. Rand already said it. They had a press conference right after they picked him up, and he said, yeah, he's going to start off at left tackle. Bill Callahan was fascinated with him, liked the pick, was intrigued by him, said that he was probably the best tackle in the draft. Now, that's saying who knows if he was initially we were going with Joe Alt, and that was like maybe their first option. And then obviously the Chargers, messed us up, and they selected him. And then there was a backup plan, which is not a problem. I mean, knowing the process and how the NFL works, they have to have probably Rand and Callahan probably had a bunch of scenarios that could happen, if Joe Alt was on the table, or if, JC wasn't on the table, who the next person would be. Brian Callahan did say that they didn't go wide receiver because that's why they had Ridley. And that they prefer for Will Levis to be standing on his feet than on his ass, which makes perfect sense. Which that shows you right there. Which makes, like I said, I didn't care who we drafted in the first round as long as it was an offensive tackle. Because we needed a build for Will Levis. And like I said, everyone gets kind of involved in, Joe all this, Joe all that, and they get kind of stuck on one player, and that's all they see is that one player, and then everyone just goes for that one player. I mean, if we could have gotten Joe Alt, that would have been cool. But I do like JC a lot. JC Latham is a hell of a player. He's a big, physical, big guy and just boosts up this offensive line, which if Will Levis is the future of the Tennessee Titans, which everyone and their mother says that this guy is the guy that's going to lead the Tennessee Titans, this is the future of the Tennessee Titans, then you got to protect him. There's no questions about it. You got to protect him. I know people were talking about Bowers. They're talking about wide receiver. No. You got to go offensive line, get that protection, and then you work your way outside. Don't work your outside. Don't work from the outside in. Work from the inside out. And you got to get that offensive line. You got to get that solid group. You got to get the tackle. You got to get the center. We've gotten our pieces to keep Will Levis on his feet. And that's the most important thing. Because we saw it last year, right, guys? He got hurt. And there's no protection. So I'm really, really excited. I like the direction they were going with. Like I said, he seems like a good player. I'm excited to see how he does in left tackle, if he's going to struggle or not. But then you got Bill Callahan, an offensive line guru, that's going to help him succeed in that. And I have faith in that. I have faith in Bill Callahan and Brian Callahan. It seems like we're going in the right direction. I like what we're going. I think it was a smart move. A lot of people were upset. They wanted to trade back. But to be honest with you, from what we had, the players that were already gone, the ones we were kind of interested in already, they were out of there. Rand said there was a couple people that did call at number 7 spot for the Titans, but there was no offer there that was anything, groundbreaking where they're like, okay, we need to trade for this. So there was nothing like that. And you guys, at the same time, you never know what happens behind closed doors. Everyone wants to believe they know exactly what's happening. Oh, why didn't we go here? Why didn't we pick this player up? Why? We don't know what was happening behind closed doors. You never know. Or why wasn't this trade? Why didn't we trade? Well, maybe no one wanted to trade. Or maybe people were giving really bad offers. So you never know. So overall, I'm happy. I'm happy with this pickup. It's a pickup we really, really, really needed, especially if Will Levis is the guy going forward. You got to protect him. You got to protect the quarterback. So I'm not mad at all with this pickup. I'm excited to see what he does in training camp. I want to see him in person. To be honest with you, 6'6", 360 pounds. Holy hell, that's a lot of person right there. So guys, let me know down in the comments below. Did you like the pick? Who would you have picked at number 7 with the players that are left right now? So let me know, guys. Thank you so much. Sorry for the voice, but I love you guys. Tighten up.